one of the things about innovation then is so much of it builds on the past. And I wanted to work out in the book how much of the Greek experience was about looking back to the past, as all the historians have always told us they did, but building in such a way that they created something new, because that seems to me a principle that very often is lost. And those of us who study the classics know that what we're studying is a world which you can look at, investigate, think hard about, and feel tremendously excited by. And I don't think that could happen if it didn't have the intrinsic ability to generate novelty within us. So that subjective idea that novelty depends on the way we perceive something is present in the idea of studying the classics. When we look at something old, we can feel that it is not old, but in a sense it's timeless. That in a way is a definition of classic. So when you think of the word classic, you know, what do you think? Classic car or classic song? What does it mean? It means something that can be repeated time and again, and it feels fresh every time. When we go back to some of the ancient stories and we read them for the first time, if any of you have read any Homer or Sophocles plays, you may think, this seems terribly modern. And then you'll read it again, and if you're a classicist, you'll read these things dozens of times over the course of the decades, and they will seem to be fresh each time you come to them. And that seems to me to be one working definition of what a classic is, something that you can hear time and again, and it feels new.